I am the People's Princess, and welcome to my channel, the People's Princess Palace. And today is part 2. So what I'll be doing is I'll be bleaching these all the way white. Okay, I'll be bleaching these all the way white, and then I'll be dyeing them a Nipsey blue is what I call it. Alright, and this is all in honor of Nipsey Hussle. He inspired me, he inspired a culture, he inspired a generation, and his transition into God's holy kingdom will not be in vain. So with that being said, let the marathon continue and let's get started. So the first thing I did was I put Vaseline over this just to protect it, okay? All right. Hot water. Alright, here we go. I'm really nervous. Okay, so it has been 30 minutes. Okay. And I have been watching these like a hawk, okay? Because I made a lot of mistakes in my first video, okay? But one thing is, I believe that you learn a lesson in each and every mistake that you make. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I learned a lot from my first video. It was my first experiment, okay? Bear with me now there, y'all, okay? I have not really worked with dye like that. So yeah, so my first video was an experiment. So I learned a lot. So one thing I did learn is just to watch. Keep your eye on every single thing. One thing I learned. The color has lifted, as you see, a lot in these 30 minutes. So I'm going to add another half cup of bleach and then go from there. All right, y'all bear with me now. Okay, so now it has been a full hour. And I did flip the shoes. Okay, so this next step here, I added this RIT color remover, and it's similar to bleach, but it actually kind of lifts the color up a little bit quicker, in my opinion. So I just got my water to a boil. I added the RIT color remover, stirred it around real good, as you see, and then of course I add the shoes in there. I left the shoes in there for about an hour and 15 minutes. I just let them sit while occasionally stirring them around, and here it is real quick. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. This is what they're looking like. So now I'm going to wash them, hand wash them really good. Then I'm going to rinse them really good. And then from there, I'm going to throw them back in some bleach. So my goal is to get these to an off-white. If I can get them to an off-white, it's on and popping. You feel me? All right. I wash these really good, rinse them really good. Now I'm putting them back in bleach. And you know what? I'm going to do them actually upside down. All right. So let me show you how they turned out. All right, so I bleached these. This is how they turned out. They didn't get all the way white, but it's cool. They are officially ready to be dyed Nipsey blue. So I'm so excited. So I decided to incorporate some petroleum jelly, some Vaseline to the Converse logo in an attempt to prevent the logo from turning blue. That shit did not work, but they still turned out absolutely fabulous, darling. So then I'm gonna rub the Vaseline around the soles of the shoes, also in an attempt to help prevent all of the white from turning blue, and it did help. Okay, you see how I'm rubbing? Girl, do you see? That's so sexy. You see how I'm rubbing that? Look, girl, listen. Can you keep up? Okay, so now I'm adding more boiling water to the bucket. All right, nothing's in the bucket. Just adding boiling water to the bucket. Next, I'm gonna add 1 cup of salt. Okay, I did my little research. You feel me? So the salt is supposed to help the dye stick to the sneakers. So I added 1 cup of salt, and just keep watching, okay? All right. Okay, so next I added the royal blue dye. I started off with just 2 ounces, okay? So I started off with 2 ounces. I added that, and from there, I just kind of tested everything out, okay? So from there, I just kind of tested it out, and then I added more dye to get it a little bit darker, okay? You don't want to add too much and then have to lighten them up. So that's why I just started off with 2 ounces first. Okay, are you with me? All right. Okay, so this next part right here, I went ahead and added the rest. So this was 2 ounces.